Skull Babylon, reporting for Sight Beyond Sight. There's a lot going on this weekend. In particular, I got an interview in a magic show that I'm going to go to. Going to be talking to Mr Eman and his show, which is based around mysteries of the unknown. So that'll be pretty sweet. I suspect there's a lot of things that you'll just naturally run into on a day like this, as I presume I will. Today's just about, seeing what London really is. If you look just over there, some raw, authentic London talent.
My name is Kaboom, also Kyler around London, Ontario, repping my city. I'm from Ill at Will crew. That's illatwill.com. We do lessons and workshops around London, so if you're interested in learning how to b-boy, break, popping, and a little bit of locking, check out illatwill.com. You can see videos and pictures from us battling in Michigan, Toronto, and in New York, representing our country. Check us out, Ill at Will.
What inspires you guys to break dance?
What inspires you to break dance? Other dancers. Other dancers?
Yeah.
These guys, the old school. My old man used to break back in '84, so I kind of see it as, taking after him in a way.
The rhythm originally is supposed to come from the mind, not the music. The background is just there to help it go.
Check out illatwill.com. We got lessons, we got workshops, and you can see videos and pictures from us battling in Michigan, Toronto, and in New York, representing our country. Check us out, Ill at Will.
Sick. So, trying to get over to where Eman's show is at, but currently being blocked off by some sort of army of children. It appears they are in mass and involved in some sort of ritual chant. Actually, if you can hear what he's singing, it's kind of peculiar given the subject matter of that song. So, kids are funny like that, I guess. This place has a really eerie feel to it when no one's in it. Just naturally presume there's zombies somewhere.
Who's that? Hold on. Shit.
Welcome all to the mysteries of the unexplained. What is a mystery of the unexplained?
How magic shows are today, they are a whole bunch of effects. Someone comes out with a box, a magical box, has his lovely assistants flailing his arms around it, and then something happens and it's magical and people clap out of it. They like seeing that kind of stuff. The elephant disappears, the girl gets cut in half. But the problem with this is no one actually believes this. It's kind of like Santa Claus. Maybe the kids will believe it, but no one actually believes that the girl is actually getting cut in half. Now when you switch into mental magic, things will happen that involve the audience and just these random coincidences will occur. It kind of blurs the lines. There's some people out there who are like, okay, maybe this wasn't a trick. Maybe these kind of things do exist. Now I'm not here to say if it does or not. I'm a performer, but I'm just saying that's how it differs from your traditional magic. We're going to demonstrate some ESP today, but before we do that, as we're getting the papers around, okay, we're going to talk about ESP. ESP and parapsychology was coined by Dr. J.B. Ryan from Duke University in the 1930s. And what he would do is he would split a room in half, and he would split these people into centers and these people into receivers. And what that means is they would be asked to think of a symbol. So one person would think of a symbol, and the whole room would try to receive that symbol. Okay? So I will think of something, try to send it telepathically, or sixth sense, or extrasensory perception, which just implies that you're not using the main senses to give or receive information. So now that we have definitions out of the way, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw it, stare at it, and then send it to you, and then you guys are going to draw it. Okay? Don't copy. Okay, I have finished. I will give you 5 seconds to draw as we cue up some drawing music. Everyone enjoys a good mystery, and everyone enjoys not knowing. We live knowing that we know that we don't know. And if we did know everything, we would have a very boring life. Albert Einstein had this to say about mystery, which is my favorite quote. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Now, think about that for a minute. Art and science, like science, how could science relate to mystery? Well, science is just defining what's mysterious. Before something is proven, it's a mystery. Now we'll try to do something different. I was being the sender. We'll try to switch it around and do the receiver. Okay? I understand someone has a special challenge for me. It was you, sir. This gentleman here, he's very interested in the ESPs. He actually borrowed my book. I had this book, ESP paper, but he actually brought his own. It was called The Roots of Coincidence. Is it any good?
Yeah, that's great.
An excursion into parapsychology. I told you to pick a word, a noun, and to hopefully be able to draw it. And you could take his camera.
Okay. Yeah,
he
sure.
comes up here. This is like while I was doing the other things, this is what I was getting in my mind. So hopefully it'll work. So you're thinking of something very specific. Right. So if you could draw it, start to draw it right now. And I'll try to enjoy the show with my new friends.
You got it? You mean to write underneath?
Is it complicated?
Nope.
So if people see it, they know what it is. So let's recap. Pick the word from anything. No categories and...
Table.
Okay. Table. It's a table. Okay. I was kind of getting something similar, so let's see what's on your chest. Get this off your chest.
Well, even if it's off my chest, maybe I can sit in it if it's a... Oh, it is a table. The extra tidbit is that after all that, flipping through the book and finding table, I find myself standing here in front of the table, which is the exact thing I was already going to draw. So.
Mine is blown. You can keep that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for a round of applause. My show was about a book that was about a collection of stories from other books, which is a tribute of a tribute of tribute. Now, none of that would exist if someone out there didn't record the story. So a lot of times I would be talking about my show like someone had this dream and then later it came into fruition. And people were like, oh, I had that sometimes. Or I was thinking of this person I haven't seen in years and then just ran into them randomly on the streets. And they're like, yeah, that happens all the time. You've dreamt something and it felt so surreal. And then later on it actually happened. Sometimes when we experience this, we just think it's deja vu. Like, it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but I swear this thing happened. But sometimes even I've been involved in situations where I'm aware that it's a deja vu, but I can predict what's going to happen next. If you have something like this happen, just record it. Just put, if you have a weird dream, a weird vivid dream, like something seems so real, just record it. And then when it actually happens, you'd be like, whoa, because how many of our dreams do we actually remember? Actually, I'm going to start doing this. You should too. Record your dreams. Record every time you have these weird feelings, just in case they actually do come true. And that way we'll have better data to make a science out of it, hopefully.
Just getting done with the performance by Mr. Eman, Mysteries of the Unknown. Just a little wrap-up note on that. In conclusion, it's always important for us to continue to be fascinated by that which we do not know. If we allow ourselves to believe that we know as much as we need to, and we fall into a state of stagnation. It is our duty as humans to challenge ourselves, to perpetually grow, to challenge each other to do the same. It is the constant change that makes things worth living. Never cease to be amazed by the mysteries that the universe has to offer. Open your eyes to reclaim your prize.